When someone is rude, when they are offensive, don't take it personally. Learn not to take it personally, however hard it might be. Because it's not about you. It's their own struggles on the inside. They don't like themselves. They don't respect themselves. They don't adore themselves. That's why they don't like you. They don't respect you. They don't adore you. They're upset over things that have nothing to do with you. You just happen to enter their story when they are blowing off steam. Stay oiled up and move on. None of that will stop your destiny unless you get distracted and start fighting battles that don't matter. Trying to pay people back instead of letting God be your vindicator. It's great when you get a sign, but don't rely on a sign. Don't become dependent on seeing and then you believe. That doesn't take much faith. Your faith kicks in when there is no evidence. Your faith kicks in when there is no happiness. Your faith kicks in when you feel you are alone. Instead of asking God to prove to you what He's going to do, why don't you turn it around and prove to God who you are? Prove to Him that you are not going to be moved by what you don't see. Prove that you are not going to give up because things are not going to change. All things are not changing. Prove that you are going to stand in faith when every circumstance says it's never going to happen. We think God only uses favor. God breaks open doors. God breaks, opens doors. We know it's His blessing. We thank Him when that happens. But I have learned God uses closed doors just as much as open doors. He uses people that are against us just as much as people that are for us. He uses rejection, betrayals, delays to position us for promotion. We can't see it at the time. We don't like it at the time. It's uncomfortable. It's unbearable. It's so straining. But it's the hand of God ordering our steps. You may be in a fairy trial right now. The odds are against you. It seems like the sickness, the trouble, the infidelity, the bad break is going into your limit life. What you can't see is that He's in that fire with you. When you come out, people are going to see you in a new light. Seeds of influence, seeds of honor. We pray, God, keep us out of the fire. God, it's hot, it's uncomfortable, it's unbearable. But you can't reach your full potential without the fire. There are times God will allow us to go through a painful season. There are times God will allow us to go through a painful season so that He can birth something new on the inside. Paul said in Corinthians 1:4, God who comforts us in our time of trouble so we can comfort those in need with the comfort we have received. If you go through something you don't understand, instead of getting upset, God, why me? God, where have I gone wrong? Have a new perspective. God allowed that to happen because He trusts you. He knows He can count on you to take the same comfort, the same healing, the same encouragement that helped you overcome and share it with others.